now.
We're going on a Sunday drive.
Yes, we are, Clarence. Hi, so today we are going back to the true spirit of Sunday drives, and we have no clue where we're going. We just crossed the Mississippi River on the JB Bridge. That's the Jefferson Barracks Memorial Bridge over there by Jefferson Barracks, which we'll definitely have to talk about at some point. But we are aimlessly driving south from there. And I like this part of Illinois because it's so varied. You'll notice if we go back away from the river, there's bluffs. And those are a lot like the bluffs if you drive south towards St. Genevieve. And that seems to be evidence that the Mississippi River has shifted several times over the last 100 years, because the Missouri side is typically more rolling hills, and then in the lower areas it's marshland. But for whatever reason, there's bluffs and rocky hills over there. Did we just go across the tracks, Clarence? Yeah. And so people believe that the river shifted maybe as much as 20 miles, leaving the rocky bluffs over on that side of the river. I'm not sure, I wasn't there. This part of the country is interesting, so you have a lot of French and German influences. It's still mostly rural, but there are some fun stories here. For instance, in the, I think it was the 1840s, when the Lutherans were first coming over from Saxony, they came over in 2 ships. And there was a man who had started the whole effort to move the Lutherans here to America because he felt that there was no true church in Germany anymore. And he convinced enough people to come with him to start a colony here. And they came here up the Mississippi from Louisiana. Well, it turns out that while they were on the ocean, they had signed, one of the crews of the ship had signed a charter essentially making him the king. By the time that they got to America and the other boat was able to communicate, they learned what the agreement was and thought that it was wrong, and that his theology was wrong, and that they didn't really want to have a monarch. Well, they came up here and they settled actually just south of here in Perry County, and we'll definitely go down there sometime because there's some beautiful old churches and a lot of stories and cemeteries that we can go and visit. But essentially, they found out how corrupt this man was. There were allegations of just him doing horrible things with members of his congregation, and they exiled him across the river, and he ended up coming over to this part of the country, to Red Bud, Illinois, and you can actually still see his grave here. He was a pastor of an independent Lutheran church, so they had kicked him out of that Lutheran church when he came over here. So that's just one of the fun stories that you can find here. We're hoping that maybe today we can dig up some new ones, but if not, it's raining, we're having fun driving in the car, and hopefully we'll have a good time and get some great pictures for you. So thanks for driving with us just south of the JB Bridge. So we were driving on this road and we saw these birds off in the distance. Look at them, there's hundreds of them. I wonder what they are. Let's see if we can get more of them to fly away. They're massive. I had to run to get here. Wow, this was definitely worth the Sunday drive. Look how many of them there are. This is incredible.
That was amazing! Wow!